Hello my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and today I'm going to show you my current top 10 favorite Colourpop Super Shock shadows. Now, when I say current, I mean currently for me, and also ones that are currently available. A lot of shades that I have loved and used for years and I would rank among my absolute favorite products are just simply not available anymore. And I know how frustrating it is when you hear somebody raving about how much they love a product and it's not available anymore. So these are my current favorite Super Shock shadows that are currently available. Now, you know, Colourpop had to play me between the time I was going through the site, picking out my favorites and matching it against what was currently available. One of the shades went out of stock. Now, it's still showing up on the site. It's not discontinued as far as I know. I'm hoping it will be restocked. But of course, once this video was already in process, one of the shades has gone out of stock. Everything else, as of the day I'm recording this anyway, the remaining 9 shades are currently available. You could go put them in your cart right now. So hopefully none of them sell out between the time I make this video and the time it actually goes live. I broke up my top 10 favorites into 2 different categories. I have 5 one and done shades. These are really easy, go-to, all over lid colors. I can just pop these right on the lid without much work. They don't take a lot of finesse. They just look good. They're easy breezy. And you know what? As much as I like fun, colorful looks and palettes and using a bunch of shadows, sometimes I just want to take one shade, pop it on the lid, and go. So I have my top 5 favorite one and done shades, and then I have my top 5 pop of color shades. These are Super Shock shadows in the pop of color category that I would pair with either a palette or maybe some other single shadows. Either way, I wanted to give you my reasoning on how I selected these and how I like to use these shades. Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully you're still with me. I do want to mention this very old video. You could tell this is in my old house. I was much younger. This is several years old, but all the information in this video still applies. This is all about Super Shock shadows, how to fix them if they break, how to revive them if they dry out, and a few different ways that I like to apply them. So if you are somebody that struggles with your Super Shock shadows, you are not alone, and I have this resource for you. I'm going to link this video down in the description box. So if you want some more information about Super Shocks, I call this Super Shock 101. So you can just refer to this video if you need a little bit of help or you want to see these in action. Let's pop over to the Colourpop site for a moment here, and we're going to go to the Super Shock shadow page. They have a bunch of Super Shocks in stock right now. This has been a common complaint. A lot of people were really bummed that they weren't restocking their Super Shocks. There are a lot in stock right now, and we're going to just click on this one, Moon Daisy, so that you can see the Super Shock shadows are typically $6 US a piece, and this is a product that for the most part you can apply affiliate codes to. I have an affiliate code. It's just Amanda in all caps, and it will save you 10% on most purchases on the Colourpop site. Now, if you live in the US, you need to put 6 Super Shock shadows in your cart in order to get the free domestic shipping. You could put other items in there too, but we're all about the Super Shocks today. The point is, if you get $30 worth of product, you get free shipping in the US. Now, let's jump into my favorite one and done shadows. You can be one and done with whatever shade you like. I do prefer a little bit more neutral look with these. First up, we have the shade Sailor. This is an ultra glitter, and this one is so much prettier in person than any camera can do justice. It has a little bit of a shift to it. It almost has like a blue duochrome look to it. I love this one as an inner corner highlighter as well. Next, we have Ritz. This one is very basic but very reliable. It's an ultra metallic. It's a nice little champagne color. You just can't go wrong with a color like this. It looks good on everyone for any occasion. And you know, the basics are the basics for a reason. At least that's what I think. Now, not so basic is this pearlized shade called Moonwalk. This is a gorgeous brown to green, almost golden green shifting shade. I love this. This is so special. I always highly recommend this one because it's not too over the top, but it's also never boring. But let's talk about this ultra glitter shade called DGAF. This is another one that has that brown to gold shift. This one's a little bit more shimmery. It kind of looks like my nail polish in the pan, but it's a lot darker once it's applied to my skin. I love this one, and I like this paired with some of the others you see here too if you want to be 2 and done instead of 1 and done. Lastly, for the 1 and done shadows, we have this metallic shade called Sequin. This is a classic rose gold shade. This is my second or third, probably second sequin Super Shock shadow. I love this color. It looks good on everyone with everything. So here are all 5 of my top favorite 1 and done shadows. You just put these on the lid, you're good to go. Now we're gonna go to my top pop of color shadows. You know what, you can wear these on their own too. Nobody here is gonna stop you. You just rock your Super Shocks however you want. I'm starting off with the shade Moon Daisy. This is an ultra glitter finish. This is one of their newer shades and I have just loved this one. I like to pair this with my Limoncello palette, which is one of my favorite Colourpop palettes. This is such a soft silvery blue. The way it catches the light is beautiful, and I like to use this as more of a topper type of shade. Empire is an OG shade. This is a pearlized finish, and it is a stunning emerald green. Green is more of a recent love for me, so I have just lately been digging into Empire, and this is such a stunning pop of color. If you want to just dip your toe into the green shadow waters, I highly recommend the shade called Empire. Now, Dream Lover, this is the one that is currently sold out, but this is one of the most beautiful shadows in my entire collection. It was in my favorites bundle. It's a stunning purple to blue metallic shimmery duochrome. It's just everything that I love in a shadow, and frankly it would be weird if I didn't include it at this point. Now we're going to talk about You Are My Sunshine, another ultra glitter, but this one's not really that glittery. This is more like a metallic to my eyeballs anyway. It's another shifting shade. This is a bright pink with a bit of a bluish flip to it, but not as intense as Dream Lover. And lastly, we have the shade Drift. She's more toned down. This is a beautiful burgundy pearlized shade. I love to pair Drift with more of a sultry neutral base for a really kind of sexy date night romantic type of look. Now we're going to take a look at all 10 of my top Super Shock shadows swatched here on my arm. I absolutely love Super Shock shadows. This is really the product that made me fall in love with Colourpop. I know a lot of you are going to have that same story back when this was the only product that they made, and it's just always going to have a special place in my heart, so I hope we continue to see lots of new shades soon. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about the things I picked. Do we have any of the same favorites? What are your absolute top favorite Super Shock shadows? I always love to hear what you think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Okay, I love your face, so I'll talk to you soon. Okay, thanks for watching. You're the best. Okay, bye!